an ass at networking? It's not all bad. I want to tell you why. In today's show, I want to take you through the assets of networking and the 6 assets of networking. Keep watching and listening to Lunch and Learn Live with Janet Smith. Hello, everyone. Janet Smith here. And today's show is actually brought to you by TalentSmiths, TalentSmiths.net, where we help to sharpen, advance, and edify talented professionals today for a more rewarding career tomorrow. Be sure to check us out at TalentSmiths.net. That's TalentSmiths.net for a free resume consult to help develop and sharpen your virtual profile. TalentSmiths.net. If you didn't know, we're here live every Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 1:30 Eastern. So in today's show, we're discussing the 6 assets of networking. So as I asked you before, are you an ass at networking? It's not necessarily a bad thing if you know what the acronym stands for. So we're going to talk about the assets of networking and the 6 steps towards that. So assets of networking is much better because there's more into it than just being an ass of networking. So almost everyone has experienced some sort of uncertainty or uncomfortableness in their life. Many people experience that when they deal with networking. So here's a 6-step process to make your networking experience a lot easier and help with some of that uncertainty. Okay. So let's break down the assets of networking as I shared. A is for assembling your notes ahead of time. Okay. So you want to do your research before your networking event. You want to know who's attending this networking event, who's going to be there that you may need to talk to, who's going to be there that you may need to share with. Find that out ahead of time, okay? S is for a strategic plan ahead of time. Do your homework. Prepare a specific goal. Prepare a specific agenda. What questions are you going to ask? What information do you need to learn? What information do you need to give? What information do you need to make sure that you share? So not only are you just going to get information from them, you're going to give information to them as well. Keep that in mind. S is for learning other people's story. So true networking is all about relationships. You want to try to learn other people's story so that you can really find out how you can benefit them and how you can help them and how you can be of service to them. Because as I said before, it's not all about what you're going to get, it's what you're going to give as well. Keep that in mind. E is for engaging in authentic conversations. And so what I said before, I want you to keep it in mind so much that I'm sharing it again. True networking is about building relationships, getting to know other people, engaging in that conversation that's going to really help you know who you're talking to, know if it's worth a follow-up, know if it's just a meeting that day, and meeting that person that day, and that's it, or if this is someone that you will follow up with and want to follow up with and need to follow up with, because you're not obligated to follow up with everybody. Everyone is not meant to be in your network. You need to know how to weed out the people from your network as well. Keep that in mind. Don't feel obligated to call someone back or to go for coffee if it's not in the big scheme of plan for you. But if you're helping them, keep in mind that it's not just about getting, it's about giving as well. T is for telling your story. Open up. Tell your story. Have a bit of vulnerability so that you can share your story with others, getting them to know you more, to maybe even like your story or how you came through your story. Because when you tell your story, you want to tell them maybe some of the challenges that you've been through and how you overcame those challenges. They'll get to like you, they'll get to know you more, they'll get to trust you as well. S is for sharing your service. How can you help them? How can you help other people? Networking is about how you can help other people. So share your service with them, share what you provide or what you can provide to them. And if the service that you do, whether it's you as an employee, you as an entrepreneur, you as a vendor, whatever the service is that you're providing, that you provide for your entrepreneurship or for your job, if it's not something that you think another person will benefit from, still share with them. Maybe suggest a book, maybe suggest an audible, maybe suggest a podcast, maybe suggest an article. You can always share and pour into people when you are networking. Even if that person is not going to stay in your network for a long time, you can share something with them so that they can still remember you and refer other people to you. Always be sharing. Okay, good luck. You've got this. Go out and practice those 6 assets of networking to calm the uncertainty of networking. Thanks for watching. Bye.